Well, I came across a little tidbit of information about Yankee Doodle today as it comes to find out that the British had come up with this song and they were making fun of us. Now, originally I thought that I looked up the term macaroni and, in my mind it says androgynous is the definition, right? An androgynous way of speaking, dressing that had to do with high society and British in the 17 and part of the 1800s, right? And so they would basically dress in a way that when you androgynous, it means it's neither male nor female, right? So dress androgynously. They weren't necessarily cross dressers, which is kind of what I said in my original post. They just there was nothing to it. It wasn't one or the other, but they spoke feminine, they said at the time, and this was a mark of high society, that you knew that you have the upper crust. And so when it was a surgeon in the British military that came up with the song Yankee Doodle, and when he came up with that song, we all know what a Yankee is, right? What's a doodle? A doodle's like a simpleton, an idiot. So they took Yankee Doodle and they said, oh, American simpleton. And then the idea is stuck a feather in his hat and called him macaroni. He thinks he could be high society by sticking a feather in his cap. But there's more to it than that. From the British terms, it's lineage and bloodline and all of this, right? Anyway, so like, look at all these American idiots, or these Yankee Doodles who think they're all highfalutin because they stick a feather in their hat. They're feminine, and they are saying that we're feminine, and then they turn to say the women are handy, let the girls be handy. Americans let their women be handy, and so the women have to dirty their hands, and the women are like men, and the men are like women. And they would sing this as they went into battle with the Americans. They say, Yankee Doodle went to town a-riding on a pony. It wasn't a horse. Stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Ho, 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 right? And it was just hilarious to them. Somehow, that became like a theme song for us. We took what was classically, as I think we do as Americans, like we took what somebody was trying to make fun of us, and that thumb, the thumb to your nose idea of just sticking a feather in your hat. Be like, yeah, that's about all your high society means is stick a feather in the hat and you ain't much different than us, And then after they got their butts whooped at a couple battles, then the Americans during the Revolution started making comments as to the effect of, well, I wonder what they think about old Yankee Doodle now with his feather in his hat. And he's still a macaroni. And then they started saying that as like an anthem against the British. They were like, yeah, Yankee Doodle went to town and wiped his what with a red coat type deal, like that. Yeah, how'd it feel? How'd it feel to get your ass beat by a bunch of cross-dressers, Americans said. And then the British, they're like, becoming, of course, right? So that's my little tidbit information for the day.